Hi guys, I just got done working out and I'm about to get ready. I look like an absolute swamp creature right now, but I've gotten a couple of questions from you on how I match my foundation to my self tan, because obviously my face is much whiter than the rest of my body, and that's basically because I wash my face 2 times a day every day, and I put a lot of products on it, exfoliator, face wash, putting makeup on it, taking makeup off, serums, all that kind of stuff, and it kind of just fades the tan. Basically, I just let my face breathe for the most part. I'll put tanner on my face every once in a while, but I kind of just let it be without the tanner since I like clean it off so much anyways. So I'm gonna show you guys how I match my foundation to my tan and some tricks and tips and stuff that I have for that. All right, I have my little, I don't know what this is, like a little fuzzy headband that you guys always ask me about, but sadly I do not know where it's from. It's from a PR package from years ago, so I can't tell you where it's from. That was weird what I just did. But this is like riding up to my neck. Anyways, I'm standing in my shower because it has the best lighting in my bathroom, and I look like I'm bald. So we're off to a good start. Starting off with primer, I've been using this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Okay. Then for foundation, my favorite foundation is the Dior Backstage foundation, but I'm not really doing anything too important today, so I'm not gonna use that one because I told you guys before on Instagram, I deprive myself of nice things. I don't use like my good makeup every day. Very, very strange behavior. This is another more affordable foundation that I've loved for years as well. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte because I have oily skin. And here is the scoop on kind of what I do with foundation. So in general with foundation, I love to mix at least 2 shades because I feel like it just gives you so much more of a custom color. It just makes it more flexible on what you can do. So I always get one that is pretty close to my actual skin tone. I have shade 106 for that, and this one. In the Dior Backstage, I use shade 2.5N, which is close to my natural skin color. And then I always have a foundation, sorry for my spray tan hands. I always have a foundation that's a little bit darker than my skin tone as well, because I pretty much always have a faux glow going, and it just helps like warm it up and etc, etc. So starting out with that, since I do have tanner on, I'll use a little bit more of this and not like that much of this. And then another tip that I have that's very helpful is to get a concealer that's way too dark for you. This is actually like a contour shade of concealer that I use. It's the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Honey. And what I do is just add little bits of this into the foundation as well if I need it to be a little bit darker, depending on the tan that I have and all of that. So I'm gonna start mixing my recipe. This is the 106 shade, so a little bit of that. We're gonna go in with the darker shade, and then I'm gonna take the concealer and I'm just gonna add a little bit of that to the mixture as well. And then I've been using this foundation brush. It's by Dalton. I actually love it. I go back and forth between Beauty Blender and foundation brush, but lately I've been loving this one. So I'm just gonna take that and put it everywhere, kind of like stipling and buffing it into the skin. Now as you can see, I'm already matching my spray tan better. So just gonna blend that everywhere. Sometimes I forget my ears, so try not to do that. It looks like very yellow on camera. In real life, it doesn't look like that. I'm looking in a mirror right now. It looks quite different than it does on camera, but that's okay. My eyelids look so pink. People always ask me what eyeshadow I'm wearing, and my eyelids are actually just like this weird pink color. I don't know what's wrong with me. So it's actually not an eyeshadow, it's just my weird ass eyelids. Look at that. So I feel like that's pretty good. Take this out to the natural light to show you guys. But I already match my tan better. And then I will warm it up more, like all my face makeup and everything, and bronze it and everything with contour and bronzer too. But this just gives me a good base for starting my makeup to match my tan. And now I'm blue. Okay, yeah, but this is a better match than my face before. And as I mentioned, I'm gonna bronze it up and everything with contour and bronzer and everything too. So I'll show you guys that as well, as it might be helpful, but kind of how I go about the foundation part. And I've been using like a darker tan lately, so I think I could get even darker shades of foundation. I haven't done it yet. So to deepen that and make it match the rest of my body even better, I'm gonna go in with this contour and bronzer. This is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. Carve out my cheekbones. Okay, and then the jawline, kind of blend that back to ear area, down the neck. I can't believe how bald I look right now. It's not a vibe. Okay, and then I'm going around forehead area, the temple. I have had to adjust a little bit because since we've been in quarantine, I obviously can't get spray tans, which is what I normally would do. I've always liked self-tanning at home too, but just for work and everything, it's like so much better to be tan in photos. So I prefer spray tan because it's easier than self-tanning every week, but I haven't been able to do that. So I've been adjusting to my at-home self-tan. And when I would get a spray tan, she would spray tan my face, which was awesome. And I definitely missed that because my face would never really break out from the spray tan. So it was fine, I would just always get that. And it would kind of help with the overall coloring and stuff. I mean, it would fade pretty fast as well since I wash my face twice a day. But it was just a little bit. Everything was a little bit easier back then. We are adjusting. We'll be fine. This is kind of the new situation with the faux glow. So we're doing good. I'm getting closer and closer to this body color. I'm gonna take another bronzer. So I kind of use that Hoola bronzer as like a contour. And then I'm gonna take this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium. This smells so good. You guys, it's actually made out of chocolate, I'm pretty sure. And it smells incredible. And just like a fluffy brush and just kind of do more of a bronze than a sculpt. Help make it seem very sun-kissed so that I match my body. I have to get this all up in my hairline. Bring it down the neck and everything. Spray tan, or my self-tan gets a little funky around my neck. They put product on there for my skincare too, I think. Okay, that looks pretty good. Bronze the nose. All right, so now I feel pretty close to this on my face. My hand tan is coming off. But yeah, we're pretty close. So we like that. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about this process or the products, you can always ask me in the comments. And I hope it helps you guys.
Oh, Wednesday morning. Groundhog Day. I feel like it's always Wednesday morning. Maybe it's always morning. Maybe it's always yeah, I don't know. 9:30 already. I'm gonna fix us some breakfast though. We never met. I'm a junkin' with someone else's bed. Alright, so this is just like a really simple, easy breakfast that's chill and super good. So you just need 3 things. Pesto. We use the vegan kale, cashew, basil pesto from Trader Joe's. Cheese. We use the Miyoko's vegan mozzarella. This stuff's so good. I don't know if you guys have used it, but we started making pizzas. We get the pizza dough from Trader Joe's and we use that for some of the cheese, and it's oh. I might just have to go get a pizza dough and cook a pizza tonight. And then some bread. So I got this sourdough loaf that I picked up from Whole Foods when we did our weekly shopping this past weekend. So all it is cheesy pesto toast for breakfast. It's like a flatbread for breakfast. It's so good. It could be lunch. If you want it to be lunch, it could be lunch too. We do it for breakfast. Ooh, what to say to you? Ooh, everything's okay to you. Ooh. You guys listen to music in the morning? What do you guys do in the morning? We listen to music in the morning and we end up playing like the same playlists and stuff, and then we just like hear a lot of the same music every morning, so I get these songs that I would never listen to. For sure. So this is an uncut freaking bread bowl. Maybe we should make bread bowls. I'm just gonna get us a couple slices. Nobody wants the butt. Save the butt for a later date. All right, so piece of toast. Ooh. Man, that's gonna be good. Oh yeah, let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. I am getting this bread. One for me, one for her. Delaney's blow drying her hair if you're wondering where she's at. Take that pesto. Turn it up, fam. Let's go. Let's move it, move those hands. Move those hands. Spread that pesto. Try now to spread some pesto. Woo. Oh yeah. All right, there it is. Boom, boom. Get your vegan mozzarella or normal mozzarella. Again, this can be vegan or not. Whatever tickles your fancy here, guys. Get yourself some slices of cheese. Ooh. I would say that's enough for that one. It'll melt around. So I got my cheese on there. So one more time. There's Delaney's. Very nice. Okay, now these are going on a cookie sheet. Oh, start the oven. You didn't do that. Start the oven. 425. 425. Put the bread on. Now we like to do a couple other things to enhance this guy. We do a little olive oil drizzle. Olive oil drizzle. Boom. Yeah. Then you get a little salt. We got the pink salt right here. Pink salt. Ha. And of course, don't forget about salt's best friend, black corn pepper. Oh yeah, chef boy. Alright, that's it guys. Gonna pop these guys in the oven now. 10 minutes I think is pretty good. Gets it nice and toasty, crispy, cheese is all melted. Ooh, flat back. Been working on that posture game, especially when I bend over, trying to make it real life. I'm gonna have a little snack because I like snacks. Everything's okay. Ooh. Gonna pull these toasties out of the oven. Oh, cheese toasty. This is kind of like what they make in Love Island.
Oh my god, yeah.
Cheese toasty. Except we up it a little bit. I let it get nice and crispy, a little baked, you know. So it's gonna be a crunchy toast. We'll do a taste test once they cool down. I brought over my celebrity taste tester. So thank you for having us, or thank you for being here today.
Big on?
You are the smaller one. You can have the bigger one because you are my celebrity guest.
It looks less crunchy.
Okay.
This one looks like
so I thought you liked yours crunchy.
A crouton.
Well, as a celebrity guest here to taste this test, yep, she's gonna give me her rating. This is a pure taste test. I can't alter my flavoring with something that I didn't do. Made me nervous. It's good?
Mm-hmm. Don't we put tomato on this sometimes?
Yes, one time we put tomato on it.
Really good.
It's so good.
Okay.
We got some bruschetta sauce we can slap on there.
I feel like that's not breakfasty.
You're not a fan of the bruschetta.
Yes, I am.
No, you always have a reason to not put bruschetta.
That's not true. I like the bruschetta as a snack. He keeps wanting to put it in. You want to make spaghetti sauce with it? Is that what you keep wanting to do?
That's what it says.
I think that's weird. I don't want to do that with bruschetta sauce.
All right.
And I don't want to put it on this because I feel like it's not breakfasty.
Okay. But this is very see, I have a hard time even realizing if this is breakfasty.
It's not that breakfasty, but I think if you put bruschetta, it makes it like really.
It's that time of the week. It's that time of the week.
Yeah.
Dare time. Dare time. Highly requested dare of the week is shot of a pink pamplemousse. Guys, shot of mayo. Don't know what to expect. Never done this. Never even thought about doing this. Who would actually ever think about doing this?
Y'all did.
Y'all did. I'm doing it.
We're actually gonna do it in a tablespoon.
We're gonna do it in a tablespoon because
it will get like stuck in
the mayo will get stuck in the shot glass. Shot of mayo.
Okay, we have vegan mayonnaise, obviously.
Yep.
So I feel like that makes it a little less gross. Do you want like hot sauce in it?
Oh god, no.
What?
We're taking a shot of mayonnaise. We're not taking a shot of hot mayonnaise.
Nicer.
Yeah. Why does it seem so gross and weird? Like,
cause it is.
I put it on sandwiches, but now eating this much of it, like, what?
This is gonna be nasty.
This is gonna be gross.
You deserve a JoJo after this.
Yeah, that's what I already
Don't hit this, okay? Like, don't be like, oh my god, this mayo, and then the camera goes off.
I'm just like, why is this so weird?
Do you want to close your eyes?
No. This seems really weird. It just
Get
seems
close.
weird. Just,
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Don't puke on me.
I'm not gonna puke, but it's. Am I gonna puke?
It smells good.
Am I gonna puke?
It
Am I
smells
gonna
great.
puke? Okay, ready?
I'm doing it.
You're doing it? Well, I don't shove it down my throat.
I'm not going
Actually, maybe that would help.
Oh.
Oh, we need a new countdown. Okay. A little further away. The smell is so strong.
I know it's gross. Maybe plug your nose. People do that when they do something
I'm
gross.
not cheating. I'm not cheating.
Oh, okay.
Ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3.
So buying time.
No, you need to look the other way.
I have to look at you and give it to you.
Right.
Stop.
5, 4, 3. I can't stop.
Okay, it's going in.
Hold on.
So,
Okay, no, you're right. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Swallow. Stop it. Swallow.
For what?
Ew. Please, so gross. Please swallow. That's sick. Just swallow. You're literally trying it out.
Ew.
Stop. Ew. Eat this lemon. Wash it down. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Go. Get it out of your mouth. Here's some water. Go.
Ew.
Keep going. Oh my.
Up.
Is that worse than you thought it would be?
Uh-huh.
Why did you hold it in your
Because
mouth?
I was laughing. I was about to spew it everywhere.
Okay.
I would have choked from laughing.
That was sick. I didn't even have to.
You were making me laugh. So I almost choked on it. So I had to hold it.
You can't choke on it. It's not
I was laughing. I could have inhaled. I can inhale. You can inhale.
But it will just like.
No.
It's not an
No,
object.
I couldn't. I would have sprayed it everywhere. I had to let
Does
the.
a lemon help?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat this lemon.
Ew.
Great job. Send us your next stairs.
That was a good one. Thank you.
Tonight, we are going to share with you guys a quarantine nighttime routine, which is kind of, I mean, every night is pretty much the same, so give or take a few things here or there. Today is Thursday, which, like, doesn't really matter. But we don't really have any traditions that we do on Thursdays. I've told you guys in vlogs before that making weekly traditions helps me in quarantine, just to have some routine and something to look forward to and stuff. Thursday, we actually don't have any traditions, so I'm just gonna take you through kind of like what a normal everyday night looks like here. So basically right now, it's 6:15. I think I'm done working for the day, except for I'm filming a vlog, which is technically working. But yeah, I'm done like doing computer and shooting and all that stuff, I think. So I'm just winding down. There's some laundry to be done, so I'm actually just gonna fold some laundry right now. Wind down, get that out of the way before we start cooking dinner and end up on the couch, because that's what happens every night. Bringing my stool over here to put my laundry on. Okay, I think it's so nice to put the laundry basket on a stool because it's a little bit lower than the counter, and it's just a really nice height. So that's what I do, or I put it on the side of the couch sometimes. I'm sure you're all feeling the same, that during quarantine there's just so much laundry, so many dishes every day. So that is fun. It's like Groundhog's Day, which I kind of want to watch that movie, since it's oddly similar to what we're going through. I mean, it's not that similar. It's not like that one movie that's about a virus or whatever. I forget what it's called. It's not like that, but it's just relatable in the fact that the same day is just happening over and over again, which feels very much like current life. But that's okay. It could be much worse. Also, we're at this weird stage, I feel like. If you guys watched last week's vlog, you know that we're gonna be moving in the future. And I feel like I'm at a weird stage with the moving process where I'm like, why am I putting things away? Because I'm just gonna take them all out eventually and put them in a box or something. So I'm like, why am I still organizing things and putting them away? And it seems very pointless. But then I'm also like, if I don't do that, I'll just have a super dirty, unorganized house, and that doesn't feel good. So I just don't know what the solution is right now. For the time being, I'll just continue putting things away in vain. I also feel like it's going to be interesting moving during all of this because, you know, normally when you move, or normally when we move, the last couple of days when everything's just like pretty much show and everything's just all over the place, we just don't really cook at our house and stuff during those last couple of days because it's like your spices are all packed up, your pots and pans are all packed up, you don't want to really dirty the kitchen, there's nowhere to sit, there's no silverware. But now with everything going on, I don't think that we'll be able to really get away with that because we don't really eat. We don't get like takeout or anything really right now. We've gotten it a couple times. So I guess we could do that, but it's just an interesting time for that sitch. So this is basically just our nighttime slash winding down routine. So I basically just wanted to show you guys after the point of finishing what needs to be done for the day, kind of what happens after that, and just winding down and everything. And hopefully this drawer is so full I don't think I can fit everything in it. And while I was doing laundry, Clayton is editing a video that will be up tomorrow, so he isn't quite ready to wind down yet. Hi.
Hey.
Part of quarantine is obviously shooting in our house and making content and everything, which results in a giant mess every single day. And part of winding down means cleaning that mess up so that we can have what we call a nice environment before we start cooking dinner, eating dinner, and just like lounging and watching TV, all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna clean up. Now, as I finish putting away the laundry, I'm actually gonna FaceTime one of my best friends back home in Reno and just catch up with her and just like try to do something human interactively. Like, obviously I miss seeing my friends, I miss seeing my family. I don't live by them, so I don't see them that much anyways, but I miss my friends that I see here, and I just miss people. So a phone call or a FaceTime obviously helps every day. So I already talked to my grandma on the phone today, and now this will just be another little extra treat. Clayton's done editing.
Party boy.
And we're gonna have some kombucha in a wine glass.
Oh yeah, turn up.
You know, Clayton broke one of our wine glasses recently.
Yes sir. It was 2 turn of a night. two glasses of kombucha.
We're having the GTs.
There you go.
I said it right.
Yeah.
I like to say GTS. Guava Goddess.
So good.
Spectacular flavor. As you can see, we got the large one.
And we're down to the bottom here, so it's a little extra murky, extra probiotic.
Cultures are popping. Cheers.
Cheers, baby. Thank you.
Clean Jesus.
Whoa. I don't even know how that happened. This is my life.
I hate you.
This is my life. I went cross-eyed when I went to pick it up.
What the hell?
I don't know what happened. I grabbed it like this.
Clean, stop.
You.
Clean. You almost just broke another one. You are so sketchy.
Anyhow, cheers, baby.
Cheers. God, look at yours.
Yeah, wow. Hurricane.
Aww.
Ooh, that's good.
Now,
Wow, that's funny.
Just That really freaked me out. We're gonna enjoy our kombucha in a wine glass, and then every night while we cook dinner, I like to play Nora Jones Pandora. I think it's the best cooking station.
Fuego!
It's like really calming and soothing. It's got lots of French music, some throwbacks like Van Morrison, Nora Jones. She's not really a throwback, but that kind of vibe. James Taylor.
Yeah, it's good
so
stuff.
Good. And so yeah, I just usually play that on Pandora, but if you guys don't have Pandora where you live, Spotify I'm sure has amazing playlists too. Yeah. I just don't know of one.
I got the come over going today.
Dude, I see the freaking crow.
The crow's back?
He's far away, but I see him.
He
lurks around the neighborhood.
He's sketchy.
We like to cook dinner together during Q. I mean before too. Yeah. But especially during Q, I think.
Especially.
So tonight we're just gonna make a super simple dinner. What are you looking at? We're gonna make a super simple dinner. My grandma always makes this where she just boils potatoes and broccoli together, and then we kind of just like, not like mashed potatoes, but he's gonna go harvest the potatoes. It's not really mashed potatoes, but you kind of just boil them all together until they're soft, and then on your individual plate you kind of like roughly mash them with your fork and just add, we do vegan butter and salt and pepper. So good. And then we're just gonna have tofu. So it's like a super simple chill meal today. Nothing exciting for a recipe or anything, but I like those kind of dinners, and it was easy to do tonight.
Harvested. Are these?
Seeds go away too. Nice environment. Nice environment. All right, we are gonna cue up the music. Alexa, play Nora Jones Pandora everywhere. Okay. How many potatoes? Whoa, good, I think.
Okay.
5?
I mean, normally they're way bigger. Whoa.
This is good, don't you? That's not okay.
Oh, no, you know what's not okay?
What? Oh.
Are you serious?
Literal? No.
Wow. We've had this potato for obviously a little too long. Look at this.
No.
What is that? It looks like a sea creature. Ew, dude. Ew.
We need some more good pans, because some of ours we've had for so long they're starting to fail us. If you have good pan recommendations, we like to make our food really crispy.
Yeah, I don't know if these ones
hit us up. Jammers, I'm telling you. Okay, we're having firm tofu tonight. I like soft, Clayton likes firm. We actually like both of them, but that's our preferences. So I'll give you guys a little tofu lesson, because you always ask about that on, I just spilled it all over my phone. You always ask about that on Instagram. All right, gonna go drain this.
Nobody gonna tell me.
Nobody, man, nobody.
Nobody tell me what time. Every day.
All right.
I love potatoes.
Damn. This is why we're meant to be. Then I'm just gonna chop this in, what is that, babe? Like a centimeter? What, that way?
Since when do you use centimeters?
What else would I call that?
Inches, half an inch.
I think it's a centimeter, is it?
No, it's not. Actually, you know what, it might be.
I think it is.
2.54.
The ruler still has a centimeter. You act like I have never seen a centimeter.
There's 2.54 centimeters in an inch. And you know what? Those are about probably 1 centimeter.
A centimeter.
Great job.
Put some oil in the pan, and then I'm just gonna lay these all flat.
Potatoes are going in. Birds.
Pots are going in.
Potatoes.
Okay, sometimes it's hard to get tofu to fit on here. You just gotta wiggle them around. It's like a puzzle. Now I'm gonna season them. Whoa, no. Lowry's garlic salt, just the best thing ever. This because it's just the best. As you know, probably tofu has like no natural flavor really, so you gotta spice it up. Red pepper, which we call hot dots, because they're little dots that are hot. So this is the wrong one. That trumpet though, I live for that trumpet every night. It plays a song every time. Probably too spicy for you. Now I'm gonna put this on the heat. I'm gonna put this on the heat on like medium high and flip them after like 7 minutes each time. Now dinner is underway. We just need to get the broccoli going. We'll just add that in later. And lately my skin has been breaking out from, I think, all the sugar that we eat in quarantine because we have dessert every single night. We'll see later. It's just been freaking out a little bit. So I've been trying to take my makeup off earlier in the night. So I'm gonna go take it off right now and wash my face instead of doing it right before I go to bed. I need a towel to wash my face, and we are washing our towels today. They're in the dryer, so I'm gonna go see if one is ready. Oh yeah, got the goods. All right, the bathroom is mayhem. I'm gonna put on this little, I don't even know what this is called, a headband. And then I'm going to wash my face. So as I mentioned, my skin has been acting up a little bit. I have like literally 2 eyelash extensions. My skin has been acting up a little bit, so I'm trying to use a super gentle cleanser right now. And I always love the Image or Medic brand. My esthetician at, what's it called? Aesthetic Lounge. I totally forgot what the place is called. She always recommends, oh my god, my clayton. She always recommends this brand and loves it. It's super gentle, and this is the Balancing Facial Cleanser. So I've been using that to try to like calm my skin down because it's just really gentle. And what I'm gonna do is actually just put some on my face first and like start working off my makeup with the water. Basically what I'm gonna do is double cleanse. So I'm just gonna kind of work this all around my face and just getting off that layer of makeup and dirt and everything. And then after that, I'm gonna rinse this off. Similar to doing this with oil, like an oil cleanse before you wash your face, but my skin is so oily as is. I can't figure out if the oil cleanse is chill for me. Sometimes it works really great depending on how my skin is acting and behaving, but just with all this sugar intake, I gotta play it safe, y'all. Okay, so pretty much all smeared around. I'm gonna rinse it off. Now that my face is wet, I'm just gonna go in with more, and then I'm just gonna go in little circular motions. And I try to do this morning and night for 2 minutes straight, because one of the best tips, it really bothers me when it drips down my arms. One of the best tips Christina, my facialist, ever gave me was to get your cleanser to actually do what it's supposed to do. You need to wash your face for a minimum of 2 minutes, which is quite long for washing your face. Like, it feels like a really long time. And starting out, you can set a timer on your phone or Alexa or something for 2 minutes, so you can kind of get the feel of how long that is, because it's honestly quite long. It does make a huge difference. The products are actually able to penetrate your skin and do what they're supposed to do if you do it for that long. And I've had people actually DM me and say after they tried that, it like fixed their skin. So it's worth it. It's annoying. It takes a long time. It's like brushing your teeth for 2 minutes, which I also find annoying. And then after I'm done doing this, I'm obviously just gonna rinse my face, and then I'll do my skincare right before I go to bed. But I did just want to take my makeup off and have like some time for my skin to breathe, any extra time. You always want to pat your face dry instead of tugging downwards or anything like that. Feels so good to have a fresh face. And now, as you can see, my face is much whiter than my body since I don't put self-tanner on. Oh, and the tofu, I come out here and the tofu is flipped once. It looks beautiful. So that was, how long do you think that was? 5-ish minutes?
It was on a little bit higher heat.
Yeah.
I dropped it down a little bit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna season this other side and then just let that cook, and it's really easy.
All right, so I'm gonna set our dining room table, which is currently our coffee table. Hopefully at our next place, we'll be able to have a dining room table, but we've actually been eating at our coffee table for quite some time. At about all of our recent apartments, there hasn't been room for a dining room table, so we eat a lot at the coffee table. We have these little floor cushions these are from Urban Outfitters. Super comfy to sit on the floor, but it's fun eating down the floor, but a dining room table would be nice. Welcome to our dining room.
Our dinner turned out, guys. See, it's just like a...
You kind of mashed potatoes on your plate.
Yeah, so a boiled little... It's a... What do they call those? Like a... I guess they just call it a crab boil or something. Crab boil. Where you just like put the things in front of them. Kind of like... And then we just kind of mash it with vegan butter, and we put some vegan sour cream. We have the Tofuti brand sour cream and the Miyoko's vegan butter. Both are superb.
So good.
I'm making a very large mash right now.
Me too.
Like,
it's consuming my plate.
same. We always sit down here and have dinner, and then this is the time that we start watching our television intake. We don't watch any TV for the rest of the day.
So we watch a lot of Love Island, but I'm kind of feeling...
We watch a lot of Love Island. Because, I don't know if we've talked about this on the vlog before, have we? Okay, so I've never seen Love Island before Q. And then we decided, like, everybody loves it and they talk about it. So when quarantine first started, we decided that we were going to try it out.
Yeah.
And
loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it took a little while to grow on us, but we started with season 6, which is the latest season, and we watched the UK version, by the way. And now we've been going backwards and watching. It's a very strange way to do it, but it's so good for binging because there's
so
like
many episodes,
50 episodes per season. And another reason that I like Love Island during quarantine is because they are basically quarantined in a villa. Like, they never leave.
Yeah.
And it's somehow like relatable and comforting to me. I don't know, it's so strange thing to think about.
It is.
But
yeah, I mean, they're stuck there for months.
I like watching that during all this, and it's just weird. Like, we started watching Love Island during quarantine, so we kind of just like, don't make that noise.
Sorry. If you guys know, you know.
There's definitely a lot of people on the internet who hate that noise, so.
I'm feeling Bravo tonight, though.
We'll tell them. Okay, so we also love Bravo.
Yeah.
And I've been watching Bravo since I was in high school. And I've watched every single season of Real Housewives literally since it came out, which is so bizarre. But oddly enough, during quarantine, I've kind of hoarded Bravo. Like, we don't let ourselves watch it.
We have a lot to watch.
I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. So once in a while, we like let ourselves watch a Bravo show. And it's like a treat.
It is. I'm into it tonight.
What do you want to watch?
I think we should watch the Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah.
This one's about to get juicy.
Yeah. Keep it up, kid. If you guys watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you know this is going to be a good season.
Let's go.
Who's your favorite housewife?
And that's big.
This one? Please sort of know. I don't like this new girl though.
That's a Dolce bra. Yeah.
I'm not into her at all.
The secret to life? Dance like everyone is watching. You
Whoa.
never know what to expect when I'm expecting.
Well, we can tell.
Break a leg.
Yeah.
My life may not be a fairy tale, but I'll always get a happy ending.
Oh! Ho, ho.
Dinner is over. I'm gonna lay on the couch in this little corner. This is my corner. Peyton's gonna sit right over there.
I sit here for like 5 minutes.
And then I'm gonna go like this until he notices my foot. And hopefully he'll start rubbing it. Oh, we just bumped into each other. Oh! The sock came clean. Whoa. Rub my spray tan foot. Goals. Literally my tan on my foot is the worst place. Okay, it's so scary. Take it away. It's the best part of the day. Little foot rubs. Wow, we watched some Bravo. What do you think so far of this episode?
It's a pretty fair episode. We're just catching up. You know?
I like to see their houses.
A lot of catch up right now. A lot of movings going on. I'm just getting ready for the juice.
The juice is coming. You have some highlights going on. Stunning.
Once dinner's done and I've digested a little bit, I clear our dining room table. And then about 20 minutes after that, I do the dishes. Can you get anything else for you, ma'am? Hot cocoa, coffee, tea, decaf, calf, sugar, or cream? Both? No problem.
Who are you talking to? Love you. While I lay here and watch TV, I could never just fully relax because that is just not me. So I'm picking out photos on my feed. And deciding what to post. I'm gonna have Clayton look at them too. He always helps make my decision. And now he's migrated to the couch.
Baby.
And the foot is getting rubbed.
After the little couch time, I get up and do the dishes. Never leave dishes in your sink overnight, folks. That's a big no-no because then you wake up the next morning with a smelly kitchen and already a chore to do. I just do the dishes because I like to just take care of that little task for my sweet little girl. Yeah, and Delaney used to cook a lot more, so then I would always do the dishes just as a little token of gratitude to my chef. And my dad always did the dishes, or still does, so he kind of set a nice example for me. So thank you, Dad. I also kind of like doing the dishes because it's like a hand bath. It's kind of like a hand bath for your hands. It's soapy, warm water. Like, it's also not that bad. Also, I've started loading my silverware. Big spoons in one, small spoons in the other, big forks over here, small forks. So when it comes to emptying the dishwasher, it goes by in a flash. I don't know if everybody else does this, but I just recently decided to do this, and it's major key. Also, I wipe down the counters every night. I use Myers. This is the peony scent. Delicious. Now that the kitchen's refreshed, it's time for the next cooking adventure, and it's dessert. Before quarantine, we weren't really big on dessert. It would be like maybe once or twice a week. But now during quarantine, we have dessert like every night. And our go-to is Sweet Lauren's chocolate chip cookies. These are vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, peanut, tree nut-free, non-GMO, you know. Super good. I can read every ingredient in here, so it's always a good sign. But these are so good baked. We underbake them a little bit, so we do, I think she says to cook them for 11 minutes. We cook them for about 10, and they're just really good. And we have them with a little oat milk, and it's delicious. They're out of the oven. It's go time. Cookie time.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about it. Hey, I'm sorry I grilled you and was sassy in the car.
In my dream scenario, people would...
She's crying. Sometimes I don't know what these girls are talking about or why they're crying.
Can actually mouth the words.
I don't want this there. This is too important to me. Those who don't want to come, girl.
We got you. It's all good.
Let it go.
Let it go. All right, I actually took a shower. It feels nice.
Groundbreaking. Oh my god.
Groundbreaking.
It won't look okay.
But tomorrow's a big day because we are now fitness instructors and we do live workouts every Friday. So I'm currently workout planning. Yep, workout planning is part of the gig. So we do a full body workout. So if you guys follow us on Instagram or you follow Delaney on Instagram, you see our workouts quite often.
We also write out our schedule for the day, like a normal day before. So tomorrow's Friday. On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we don't really have that strict of a schedule. I more so just write a to-do list. So I'm gonna go grab my planner. That's where I write the list still, and jot those down while Mr. Workout Fanatic comes up with a workout.
Coach Clay.
Where's my pencil?
Is it black?
Yeah. Wait, here's another one.
No, I don't.
And it smells like you would have something to do with it.
What do you mean?
So I think that writing your to-dos or a schedule, whether you're time blocking or just doing a list of to-dos, is so helpful, especially for me during this time. Just the extra, structure is helping me so much. Either way, whether you time block it down to like 30 minutes, an hour, a couple hours, whatever, or you just write a bunch of to-dos, it is almost like writing them out is half the battle, and I already feel like more relieved by just getting it all out on paper, and then obviously still have to complete it, but I swear it helps.
Big plans tomorrow, guys.
Okay. Is that good?
Yep.
Wow. It's super late. I think it's like 11:30, and I need to finish my skincare since I already washed my face a little bit ago. I'm gonna get the rest of my products out. But one of the best skincare products I've ever used is this Paula's Choice BHA exfoliant. And I just use it once a day. I just put it on a little cotton round You really don't need much. Just put it everywhere. It's kind of like an oily consistency or like a toner, somewhere in between the two. And it really helps with like your pore size and unclogs and shrinks pores, smooths an even skin tone. So we love all that. And then after I do that, I'm gonna use the Banana Bright Eye Cream from Ole Henriksen. I just actually never know how to say that name. I use their products all the time and I have for years, but I actually don't know the correct pronunciation. Simple Google would fix that, but it's kind of fun to just butcher it. Or maybe not butchering it, it's just kind of fun to not know. So I'm just gonna pat that under my eyes. I've also been loving their vitamin C serum. Vitamin C is an essential in my skincare, no matter what. And I've been loving this one. It smells like oranges. And then I also put this on my neck. I'll do a moisturizer, and then at night I've been using this oil control sleepwear by Bio-Elements, and it's because I'm just an oily gal. My skin is literally like an oil spill every day, and especially when I wake up in the morning, I feel like just has created so much oil overnight. Now I'm gonna brush my teeth, put on my Laneige, I think that's how you say it, lip mask and my retainers, and then we're gonna go to bed. Also, every night when we go to bed, we charge our phones away from our bed. We don't look at them in the morning. We just try to take a little time away from phones right before we go to bed and first thing in the morning. So it's a nice little trick. Pretty much all y'all need to know about our nighttime routine.